everybody, Thrifty Witch. Today we're going to be looking at a new tarot deck that I acquired. And before I actually start off with this, I want to share with you how I actually came about getting this deck. I went into the Chapters Indigo in the mall to find a new tarot deck for myself. And I went through all the Doreen Virtue. I went through all of the Oracle sets. I went through the Zombie deck. I went through, there was Russian Gilded something or other I was looking at. And I could not find anything that I really felt connected to. And I just, for shits and giggles, I went, okay, I'll pick up the Doreen Virtue Angel cards. Picked them up. Got halfway to the checkout counter and something said, no, would you please go put those back? We have something else for you that we want you to have. So I'm like, well, shit. Okay. So I went back, put the cards back, was kind of upset that I didn't get the cards, went over to Value Village, and it happened to be the same day that I recorded the video for Value Village. And I found them at the very last minute. So I went over there thinking there was something over there for me. And I went through all the plastic bags. I went through everything. Did not find dick all, basically. So I got frustrated going, okay, why in the hell do they not want me to buy cards? Turns out, after I was done videotaping, Eddie had decided to go up to the checkout area where they actually have another end cap that has plastic bags and stuff in them of knickknacks and things like that that are kind of reduced clearance, getting rid of stuff. He'd actually found this box of tarot cards hanging up on one of those racks for $7.99, and the back of the box says I know it's probably bad to see that, $16.95. So I'm like, okay, thinking that they were going to be this nice old looking world brown color. Turns out they're all black and white, so the deck is all shadow and light. And I'm actually going to show you. There was a book, so, and the book is pretty this one here, there's not very much to the meanings. It's maybe just a couple of little descriptions of what it is and what the card represents, and that's it. So the cards themselves, that's the backs of the cards. Now the cards are very flimsy. They're very papery flimsy. So these would actually be a lot thinner than an actual deck of playing cards. So there is just really nothing to these. So these could easily get damaged. So that's what the backs look like. And there's what the fronts look like. There is a lot, and I do mean a lot, of astrology symbolism to them. There's another astrology sign. No, that's a male sign. There's something there. And sometimes you can actually go into the smaller areas and actually find more stuff. So this one here is the 9. It's got swords on the bottom. So it's the 9 of Swords. There's a zodiac sign right there for Gemini. And planets that's connected to, and I'll do quite a few of these ones here so let you guys see. Now the really cool thing that I see with using these is not so much using these for tarot cards, but actually using these for candle magic, where you can take a digital scanner and actually scan these, because black and white is so much more powerful than colored stuff, because you have masculine and feminine within the card itself along with the images. These would be great for candle magic spells, and you could actually scan them, and on the back side of the card where it's blank, actually write your intentions or what you're asking for, and either stick it under the candle or wrap it around the candle. So it's totally up to you what you want to do with these. There's another one there. There's Temperance. Princess of Cups, Wands. Now there's a male symbol. I'm assuming that's actually Sagittarius. There's eyes. There's eyes everywhere. To me, this looks like a fleur-de-lis. Judgment. Wands. So the images in these cards are just, they're really, really powerful. Especially this one. Every time I look at this one, I just get goosebumps all over me. And there's the Capricorn sign. So for me, you've got black on white and white on black, and basically a union of both male and female energy combining as one. Now this here for me is a circumpunct, which is actually a sun symbol. Traditionally there's a moon. There's a moon here, but this right here would be the representation of the sun. The traditional 3 swords in the heart. Now, I am assuming that the creator of these cards went in and found favorite things that they liked out of other tarot cards, out of other decks. Reason being, let me grab my other set here. This deck that I have, this one here was my first tarot card set. This deck that I have here. So I've had this since 1998. So, and I actually discovered that there was a similarity between this and this. So I am assuming that they went in to tarot card decks that they actually liked and went in and picked out symbols and images and actually kind of made them their own. So for me, this would be the same as this, except it's just their interpretation. The backs of the cards, which look like this, I don't know if I'll be able to find that one or not, but there was actually something similar in the card itself. There you go, a little higher so you guys can see. So I'm going to be looking for this card while I'm going through this stuff here. Now, a Robin Wood deck, there was either a Robin Wood deck or another deck that I remember seeing this symbol. Oh, shit. It's the one that's got the Arthurian type thing going on with it. I'm almost sure it's a Robin Wood, because I've actually seen this same image somewhere in another tarot deck. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the deck here because I'm already into 9.5 minutes. Lovers. The traditional carrying of the wands, but this time there's actually an image of somebody sitting on their back, which means that burden from physical aspects of physical people around them, which is actually, that's probably more modern now than the traditional just having without. maybe that was the only card. Yep, I don't see that other card. So maybe it was just that particular one that I actually found. So I'm going through the rest of the deck here, and I don't see anything like that. So now one of my Egyptian decks, there's actually something similar to this, where they've got an Ankh on the ground, and they've got this like this, and a person sitting directly over the top, either meditating or praying. So I actually have this same pattern in one of my Egyptian decks. So definitely they went in and found stuff that they liked out of other tarot decks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this out. And what I'm probably going to do is, the new moon was yesterday. What I plan on doing is I'm probably actually going to be demonstrating a video using candle magic and actually incorporating these cards into the actual ritual, actual spell. So hopefully anybody has any questions, let me know. Now, as for like or dislike with these, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of half and half. I like them that they could be used as a spell tool, as something that you can incorporate into your spellcraft. But I don't like them because, number one, they are incredibly huge. I mean, here's my hand and here's the card. So there we go. So that card is actually quite huge. Number two, they're fairly bulky, and they're very flimsy. So these I could actually see getting torn really easy or damaged really easy. A little bit of waters, and these aren't even really sealed. It looks like it just got some type of clear coat over them. So yeah, if I was to give these kind of a number, I would say maybe a 7 or an 8 out of a 10. So great to have for spellcraft, great to have to use for meditation. Other than that, I wouldn't actually be using these for tarot cards because they're just way too damn big. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will be posting some more videos soon. Lots of love and blessings, and happy Embolican, buddy. I know it's early. I just want to get that in there. Bye.